McDonald's owners are adding perks like childcare and help covering tuition costs as restaurants are struggling to hire enough workers. The Wall Street Journal says franchisees who own 95% of McDonald's U.S. stores aim to boost hourly pay, give workers paid time off and other benefits to draw people in. McDonald's is making a multi-million-dollar investment to back those efforts. Labor has become one of the biggest challenges to the economic recovery, especially in service-heavy sectors that depend on a large number of employees. In the coming months, your morning cup of coffee could cost you more thanks to global coffee prices on the rise. With prices now soaring to a 5-year high, Joe Fryer takes a look at what it could mean for you.
Higher prices could be brewing for coffee lovers. The reason for a possible caffeine spike? Rising global coffee prices, fueled by dwindling supply and growing demand.
We have consistently seen the price of coffee get higher and higher.
World coffee production for this year is expected to be down 11 million bags from last year, largely to blame a devastating drought in Brazil, the world's largest supplier of coffee beans. The International Coffee Organization estimates that nearly a third of the country's Arabica crop for 2021-2022 was lost because of the dry spell. Like many other industries, pandemic-fueled global supply chain issues, including shipping container shortages and jammed ports, are only making matters worse. Even ahead of this news, you've likely already noticed your coffee is getting pricier. According to the Wall Street Journal, the average coffee drink at a cafe is about $4.50. 5 years ago, it was $3.85, a 17% hike, more than the rate of inflation. So when and where might you feel the latest jolt in price? Not immediately. Bigger coffee companies usually negotiate rates years out to avoid market volatility, and several coffee shops we spoke to say they already pay over market value for high-quality beans and don't expect what's happening in Brazil to have an immediate impact on prices. Verve Coffee in California says they buy high-quality beans directly from producers around the world, that the higher price of coffee is impacting their business now. They'll raise their prices next month, the first increase in 5 years.
Coffee is such an integral part of people's day-to-day life that most people are willing to pay the extra quarter or 50 cents for that daily cup of coffee.
A sentiment that others who run on coffee seem to agree with.
I'll absolutely keep drinking coffee.
It would take a lot more than maybe like a quarter rise in price to stop me from drinking coffee.
Coffee is definitely something I cannot live without.
If higher costs are passed on to customers, it likely wouldn't be until early next year. Need a dinner idea? Head over to IHOP. They're bringing back their anniversary deal today after canceling the event last year. Until 7 p.m., you can get a short stack of buttermilk pancakes for just 58 cents. The price is a nod to the chain's founding year, 1958. Do places with legalized marijuana have more ER visits? We'll tell you what experts found right after the break.